In this module, we are going to talk about pros and cons of globalization. As far as prospects are concerned, more optimized supply chains due to cheaper prices of products, easier access to commodities, access to new cultural products in the form of art, education, and entertainment. Diversified global markets contribute to encourage economic growth. Better variety and quality of product is available. Stereotypical behaviors and discouraged due to such behaviors, stereotypical behaviors are discouraged due to better understanding about different cultural values and attitudes. Right to defend local culture, norms, and ideas at global level. Information is instantly accessible to anyone from all around the world. Adaptation of global culture in local cultural context. When we see that there are different behaviors at international level which are really making a difference when people are integrating, are having a network, social network to influence each other's behaviors. And in such environment, globalization gave way to respect for each other's cultural values, norms, and rituals. Developing countries are no more in isolation. Instead, they have access to foreign aid, promotion of global peace, international checks on emerging powers. Smaller countries can get international influence by working together. Governments can learn from political experiences and events of each other. This is how I am convinced that globalization is also favoring the developing world. Here are the cons that how globalization can be seen in another way. Different regions of the world, such as Rust Belt, northeastern and midwestern United States, experienced decline in employment. Stagnant incomes, many underdeveloped countries, environmental degradation due to increased industrial waste materials. Although globalization encouraged migration, but it contributed to many social and economic problems. In our previous modules, we saw that how industrialized world is emitting more carbon dioxide in the air as compared to the developing world. And US and China are number 1 and 2 countries who are emitting 24% and 14% respectively the world carbon dioxide in the air. Common masses are controlled through media. The process of brain drain is rapidly increasing. Immigration of individuals who have received advanced training at their parent country. Increased cultural imperialism. Violent ideas also spread rapidly. State sovereignty is reduced. Coordination is that easy as it is portrayed by pro globalists. If you see that how increased cultural imperialism, that means through media, developed countries are spreading their culture, their values more rapidly as compared to the developing world. But among the developing countries, you can find an example like India, which is very much efficient in spreading its cultures through its Bollywood movies. Therefore, we can say that developing world can enhance its capability to introduce its culture at international level at the same time.